Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it for the opening drive from their own territory. Receiver in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that previous play. The back's got it again.
I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Movement here from the tight end. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
To throw, it's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Cephas. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. Downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Heading left after the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Close to the tight end. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Finding some room with the 25. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Washington has moved into the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st and goal for the offense. He'll test the right side here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They'll run the option. And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. And this pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The Wildcats looking to run some tempo here. And now the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Jackson. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Handoff heading left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Now it's second down here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties. And a big play is the result.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Huskies are in the red zone. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the pack, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Johnson. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Wildcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Washington. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. call for the fair catch here. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they'll use the ground game here. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Testing the right side here. Fighting off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Washington now operating in the red zone. Trying the run, it's Washington. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will put it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to scramble now. Finding space at the 20. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him about the 14.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Returner looking to make a play here. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Wildcats offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Wildcats come up to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Tries to get it to the running back. The ball is caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Giddens. It'll be Smoker right at the line for no gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the...
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Sticking with the running game. Powering through. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Huskies. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
Clear. Check.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
That is the score. Washington 43, Kansas State 10.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. They stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Wildcats line up with a 1st and goal.
Easy.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead.
Is successful and makes the score. Washington 43, Kansas State 18.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff as he tried to work the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. A gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official.